Hello YouTube, this is Forza Potenter with a new series on Garry's mod. This is called Downhill Dash. The map for this is in the description, and this is where I test out cars from different mods. I may even build my own for the circuit. It depends what kind of videos I want to do. If I build cars, I'll be building videos. So now I've got the Half-Life 2 car, just quickly going down the layout. A few things I want to say as this is going on. Firstly, I'm incredibly sorry about the frame rate. I can't do any better. I'm doing this off a laptop, and that's all I've got at the moment. But yeah, my laptop can't sort of do sort of screencasting stuff, and with the software I've got and the bits and pieces I've got, this is the best I can do. I'm sorry that the frame rate's a bit off, but the Intel processor is not good enough. Secondly, I've changed the upload day, as I said in the description last time. My upload day is now going to be Saturdays instead of Fridays. Reason being, if I do it on a Friday, it means I've got to do the voice recording on Thursday night, and that's when I'm extremely tired, I'm fed up, I just want Friday to be over and done with, and I just want to relax. So it'll be Friday night, which is when I'm super hyped, considering I'm absolutely exhausted the night before, or it'll be Saturday mornings when I'm doing the recordings and I'm really refreshed. So, hope you understand on that one. It also gives me a bit more time to get the videos out, and if I need to catch up on anything, I can. So they're the two announcements. And oh no, the other one is the handling challenge. It might be a bit temperamental. I pretty much ran out of credits trying to build cars for it. So yeah, because I ran out of credits and I can't be bothered to do the racing because it's just tedious for me. That might take a break and come back when I can be bothered. Yeah, so this run, it's going to be all one attempt with a car. I'm never going to do two attempts. If I get it stuck, I have to get out of the car, use the physics gun and do that manually. I'm not going to cheat at all on this. So if I do spin out 3 or 4 times, I'll spin out 3 or 4 times. Some of these cars are incredibly difficult, and I was using the GTA 5 on the mod, and they were extremely uncontrollable. So it's just one thing, because otherwise I'm going to get really frustrated. And the timing system's not the best. I'm using the iPad since there aren't any time workshop mods. If they become them, I might use them instead. But there we are. I've completed the lap of the course. I will put this version of it up for download, and I'll put the original version up for download of the map at some point. Well, no, the original version I'll put a link into the description, and yeah, I'll put my version up for download as well. So that was a quick lap, and now I'm just messing about a little bit. Today's theme is, I'm not going to do themes all the time, I can't really be bothered, but today's theme, being the first episode, will be Superlight cars. And the first car I'm going to use for this is the Caterham R500 Superlight. There aren't any stats on this game if you know Garry's mod well, which I did have, but about 21 hours in about a month. Yeah, there's no stats, really. This is a very good mod, I think. These are all from the Lone Wolf pack, this one. Links might be put to the mods in the description, but if you just search for Lone Wolf, and it's the LW cars pack. So anyway, like, as you can see with this, it's incredibly quick, and I know you can't always necessarily tell it, especially with the frame rate issue. I'm sorry about that, I really can't do anything about that. But yeah, and this is the first attempt I've ever driven this car on, really. I've driven other cars a couple of times just to get a layout going and try and have a bit of fun with it, see what I can do. And this is the first time I've ever driven this car in particular down this run. And so we're on the this downhill bit here. Well, it's all downhill. I've called it Downhill Dash. It didn't feel long enough. It needs to be at least a minute and a half, and it was about a minute before I made changes to the track. So it just goes into the city a little bit. But yeah, this is a beautiful map, by the way. I've got a lot of respect for the guy who made this, and maybe it's proof that I need to get into coding. So that was where the finish line was originally, over this bridge, and now we're over the bridge, and we're going to break from the tunnel. I've got it a bit wrong there and spun on the curb. There's not much I can really do about that. I want to do it as a one lap thing. I turned in too brave there, and yeah, that took about 5 of my health from my character there, and it caused a bit of a spin. But we've got it sorted now into this little chicane here. Ooh, get a bit of a spin there, and we're on the run down now to this corner here. Got the abandoned tunnel, I think you could call it. I don't know what it's called. I need corner names. I always need corner names for stuff that I make up. and yeah, as the lag spikes get even worse, we come down towards the final corner, and there we are across the finish line, and now we just try and pull this car up, and yeah, a bit of an external view of the car right there. So the second car today is the Morgan three-wheeler. I've found this on the mud pack. Like, you just add to it yourself, and I thought this is a car I want to try, because I was going to do like 3 Superlights or something. I originally had a series on the Takuba track, but I accidentally disabled that and can't figure out how to enable it. So here we are. This is the Morgan three-wheeler on our little downhill dash circuit. I've got the word, man. Yeah, so it comes to the first corner. That corner is completely blind, by the way. You can see, like in some cars, if they're a bit higher ride height, it's absolutely completely blind. Not just a tiny bit blind here and there. Okay, I'll try and think about that phrase. So yeah, and now this is on the rundown. This car was a little bit more uncontrollable, and the curves are absolutely vicious on this game. These sort of cars, like in this sort of mad thing, it's almost like Test Drive Unlimited. It's a bit like in every mod. It's like Test Drive Unlimited 2, how the cars have a tendency to spin. But that's a good thing, it keeps you on your toes. The only difference is, when this spins, there's no recovering it. And yeah, as we come down now to the hairpin, it's quite a fast little hairpin. I don't know about speeds. I might get speed, I'm just fitted, to be fair, because there is an add-on that I saw for that. Now we're coming down right by the riverbank, and we're getting ready for quite a fast little bit here, and now we turn left onto the bridge, and we're doing alright at this point, and now we get ready to go under the train thing, and like we didn't do too bad off the curbs there, but having the one wheel at the back, it does cause issues in a minute. So now we're coming down to the chicane. I always get this bit wrong, and yeah, there you are, we've spun it. There's not much I can do about it. Like, if you hit the curbs, I'm used to hitting the curbs. I play a lot of racing games, I play a lot of Forza. Hitting the curbs is something I'm going to do for the next few weeks, because I play so many racing games, it really becomes easy. So now we're coming on to the this little fast bit, and I just feel I'll say this in about every video at least 5 or 6 times. Anyway, so now we come up to the final corner, and a cross the line. And now we do a bit of mucking about at the end, as I like to do with all cars. I don't know why I do it, but it's just fun, I don't know, I enjoy it afterwards. And that was it with that car then. And now the third car of this episode is the Lotus Exige S. I think it's the Roadster S or something, or S Roadster, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. So this is I think this is a really good car to drive, and this, as I glitch through there a little bit. Yeah, so now into position, and we're getting ready to pull away now, and here we are off the line. You can see now, coming up to the first blind corner, I have to be a bit careful. I will always brake too much rather than too little for that bit. And now, if you get it a bit wrong, because it's only 2 lanes, it becomes difficult. You come down now, this bit's quite sharp. And yeah, coming through the junction there, past where I think that's the church, or meant to be a monster or some sort, I don't know. Church, monster, I don't know. No, not that church, but yeah. So now we're coming down, we're up and down to here. A bit of a turn up there. Ooh, we get it a bit wrong in there, a bit risky coming down into the hairpin. This hairpin reminds me of sort of Camino Viejo, but it just goes, or Camino Viejo, or how you say, it just goes the wrong way. And a bit of a bump there, and now we're onto the riverbank. You can take most of this course flat out. It's very hard to you don't really need to slow down from any corners because of the type of game this is, but it is always impossible. I know I stabbed too much on the brakes, and there we are. We're through the tunnel, out the other side, and now we're into the long sweeping corner, up to the chicane. And we get it a bit wrong there. We clatter the curb, but we don't spin it out. Probably because it's probably got the best traction. It's got closed-in wheels, and it's got 4 wheels, like the case on the Morgan. Now on to you call this the back strap, I don't know. But we spin out on the exit of the corner. On the entry of the corner, you normally know if you're going to spin. That time I just clattered the curb on the exit, and that spun me out. Braking into the final corner and across the line, and wow, I'll show you in a minute. There we go. We clattered that a bit there. It's fair to say. So now we move on to the lap times. The Lotus Exige was the top with a 140.59. I can only record these to hundredths of a second. It's what the iPad will do. And now for almost 5 seconds behind that is the Caterham Superlight R500, and then we have the Morgan three-wheeler at the back with a time of 151.86. So thank you for watching this video. This has been Forza Potenza. See you next time. Bye.